Hey students, it's Mrs. Pop. Today I am ready to brainstorm what I want to write about. So I need to choose a topic that matters to me. And if you're watching this video Friday, which I think you will be, then I am actually leaving today, this afternoon, to go to Disney World. And I'm super excited about it. I'm going with my husband and my daughter, and all I can think about is Disney. That's all I've been thinking about for the past like 3 weeks. So um, I have already decided that that is what I want to write about, Disney World. So I have my topic, but now I need to think about what the focus of my research will be. So I'm going to go ahead and write my topic at the top. And sometimes writers brainstorm with bubble maps or lists. There's not one way to do it. I'm just going to make a list of everything that I might be interested in researching about Disney World. And it's kind of neat because since I'm going, I can actually find some stuff out while I'm there, as well as using the internet. So, things about Disney World that I'm wondering, and right now, I'm not going to worry if I'm writing a broad or a narrow question. I'm just going to write down everything I'm thinking about. Then I will go back and really be critical about my questions and maybe combine some questions so that they are all broad questions. So the first thing that I'm interested in is this new ride called the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train ride. It's a roller coaster and it's a new attraction, and I'm just super excited about it. So I want to find out about that mine train roller coaster. Let's see. And I really am not writing this in the form of a question, but I'm just kind of writing down all my thoughts things that I want to research. My question would probably sound like, what is the new Seven Dwarfs Mine Train roller coaster? Let's see. I also want to know, this will be my first time where I am staying at a Disney resort. I've never stayed on Disney property before, so I'm kind of curious if that is worth the money or not. So are Disney resorts worth, or really, what are the perks or the benefits to staying on Disney property? A perk means a benefit. What's good about it? What are the perks of staying in a proper noun Disney resort? Let's see. I also kind of just want to know about any other new stuff that's there, any other new attractions. And I've heard about this new app. I have it on my phone. It's like I forget the name of it, but it's a Disney app, and it's supposed to help tell like how long the lines are, how long the waits are, and you can do cool stuff on there like make reservations and stuff. So I want to know how that works. I'm just gonna put Disney app because I really want to. I don't want to be waiting in line forever. I want to have, I want to like maximize my time there. So really, I guess I just want to know about tips for having a great trip, not being in line so long, using the Fast Pass Plus, which is, I'm thinking if I want to talk about Fast Pass Plus, I probably need to explain that to my reader because I know what it is, but the reader may not. So that'll be one of those things I need to define. So let's see. I'm going to just look at what I have here and see if I can combine some of these. I feel like new attractions and the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train roller coaster, that is a new attraction. So I think I could combine those. So let me see here. I'm going to go underneath. I'm going to change my color so you guys can see. All right, so I'm going to put a 1. I don't know if it's going to be my first question, but it's going to be one of them, I think. What are the new attractions just going to abbreviate it for now. When I do my actual writing, I'm going to spell that out. Okay, let's see. I need some more room here. Let's see if I can extend my page. Okay. Also, I'm thinking the perks of staying in a Disney resort. That one is kind of by itself, but the Disney app and tips could go together, because the Disney app could be a tip for having a good time, is getting the Disney app and using it. So I think I'm going to combine those. What are some tips for, I'm going to say, maximizing the magic? That sounds cool. What are some tips for maximizing the magic? And then I do want to ask this about the perks of staying in a Disney resort. I like the way I said maximizing the magic, so maybe I could say something, I'm thinking of like a heading now, like Disney resorts, worth it or waste? I think I'm going to say that. Disney resorts, colon, worth it, or waste? I'm kind of visualizing that to be like a heading right now. All right, so I'm feeling good about my questions. I'm thinking that they're all broad questions. It would take several sentences to answer each of these. I now need to decide what order, if it matters which order I research these, or when I'm writing my actual writing, does it matter which one of these I start with? Should one be started with, let's see, what are the new attractions? What are some tips? Disney resorts, worth it or waste? I'm not seeing one that really stands out as needing to be first. I don't think starting with Disney resorts would be a smart choice, just because the writing is really about Walt Disney World and really just about making the most of your trip. I think I might just be able to do them in this order that they're in now, and when I get into my research, I may change my mind. I do want to show you a student model from Mr. Golden's class. This is Ruben's brainstorming page. You may know Ruben, and he did a great job. His topic was Ebola, which you may have heard about in the news lately. It's a disease, and so I like the way he didn't limit himself when he was brainstorming. He wrote so many questions, you can see, and he then, once he was finished writing all of those questions, he decided to go back and look at which ones were broad questions, and which ones could maybe be combined. And so you can see over here, this is his like step 2, where he decided which questions of this big list he would actually choose to research. And they are, what is Ebola? How long until you die? And how did it come to America? And then he actually numbered them, you can see here, in the order that he felt like he needed to tell his reader about them. So he thought it made sense to first tell and answer the question, what is Ebola? Because the reader is going to want to know that first and need to know that first. And then second, he thought it would make sense to tell how it came to America. And then third, how long until you die? And later into Ruben's research, he actually revised this question just a little bit, because he did feel like it was a little bit narrow, and he changed it to, I believe, what are the symptoms of Ebola, because he was able to answer also, you know, can you die, or if you do die, what's the timeline, but also to talk about other things in that section as well. Excuse me. So he did really great work. So as you get started, writers, I need you to brainstorm a list of questions, then look at your questions, combine some maybe, make sure they're broad questions, and then you need to number the questions or determine the order that you will want to put those in your writing, so that it's easy for your reader to understand. Okay, happy writing.